Alright, so before we get into this video, we just want to address you awesome people. We started a GoFundMe to help raise money for Tavi, and we are absolutely blown away by the amount of people that went on and contributed to that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We've raised a ton of money, and
we'll still have it linked up down below if anyone else would still like to contribute. We're like about halfway to our goal, which is amazing.
And we really want to say thank you back to you guys. So what we want to do is send you all individual thank you cards. So please, if you donated, send your address and your full name to livingZEALcontact@gmail.com, and you will be receiving a personalized thank you card from us. It's the very least we could do.
Yeah, we'll spend the next kind of week while we're nursing Tabby. She's not home with us yet, but we'll get into that in the video. We'll spend the next week or so writing all those handwritten notes to you guys.
Exactly. And for those of you who could not contribute, we totally understand. And we are so grateful and thankful for all of your kind words, the love and support that we've received from you guys. It's been absolutely just overwhelming.
It has, yeah.
So thank you so much. And let's get into this video.
So quick update on Tabby for you guys. I posted a little bit on Instagram if you guys don't follow us at livingZEAL. Posted something earlier this morning. But basically we talked to the vet today and she said that she is pretty certain Tabby has fatty liver disease. So the next biggest treatment for that is to put a feeding tube through her esophagus so that she can get nutrients right away. I was doing some research earlier, and the recovery and like survival rate of using the feeding tube for treatment for fatty liver disease is about 85%. So we're hopeful that everything's okay and that she gets these nutrients into her and that she recovers. The feeding tube will probably be like sticking out of her neck there, and Chad and I will be feeding her with a syringe for the next 2 weeks or so until she starts eating on her own. And then when she starts eating on her own, she can get the tube taken out and should be good to go. She'll just be monitored. So yeah, basically we don't know why, but she stopped eating for whatever reason, whether she was depressed or because we moved her from the bus into a house or she got into something that made her sick. We have no idea why she stopped eating. But when cats stop eating for significant amounts of time, they develop fatty liver disease. So, hello.
Hi, it's Dr. Lewis again.
Hi there.
Hi. She did really, really well under her anesthesia.
Awesome. That's great to hear.
We got the tube in place. What we put in was a esophageal tube.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, you might have been reading about it, a couple different kinds, but there is another kind called a nasogastric tube that comes out the nose.
Yes, I did read about that.
It can be really, really irritating to cats.
Gotcha.
Because it's coming out of their nose and it's kind of stapled onto their forehead, and it's just, especially for a cat, you know how particular they are with feeling and cleaning and all that. So what we do is put E-tube for short, and so it's coming out the side of her neck, but it's so much more comfortable because you can pad it and wrap it, and it's bigger.
Okay.
Too. Because it's coming out that side of her neck, they recommend not feeding for 12 to 18 hours because you want a little closure to form around the tube on the neck where it's sutured.
Okay.
Just in case food were to regurge or come up, because you could cause a really bad infection.
Gotcha.
So that's in place, and we're just flushing water to keep it open now. I wanted to ask you an extra minute because I got blood work results too, and the 2 liver values are coming down already, so that's good.
Awesome. That's great to hear.
But the is still really, really high. I think it was 8.1, and you've only come down to, I want to say, like 7.8. So that's what the feeding is going to really help with.
Okay, gotcha.
She's also a little more anemic, but she's been on fluids too. So we just got to we got to be careful. We're not out of the woods, but we're stable at least. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to, I always feel like, we have your animal here. If you ever want to visit, you're more than welcome to visit too.
just waiting for her to come out. Part of me is a little scared to see her. I don't like to see her in pain or with tubes coming out of her neck or anything. So.
I'm also really excited to see her. I wish we could take her home today, but
Yeah.
I'm glad she's gonna stay and get one more day of intensive care.
Yeah. All right, so we're visiting with Tavi, and she's got her feeding tube hanging out of her neck, and she's got some stuff here, but she's being lovey as always, and she's even purring, which is just amazing considering.
Hopefully it makes me feel like she's not feeling too bad. Hello, Papa. Hello, sweetie. I wish I could stay here all night with you. I totally would.
Hey, little baby. You look like a hot mess, Tabby.
Yeah.
You look like a hot mess,
Oh my God, I
little
hope she's gonna
cutie.
be okay. Oh my gosh. She's like, alright guys, we're going home, right?
I'm sorry, not tonight. One more night.
Right off the bat, like the scariest thing, I probably look so fucking crazy. The scariest thing is that she's very jaundiced, and it's like, it's so easy to tell with her hair shaved back, like her whole body's jaundiced, but yeah, but she's started purring as soon as we came back in. She has, this is where the incision is, so that's her feeding tube that they've been putting food and water into.
And it's going into a surgically made hole in her neck, in her esophagus.
Which is going straight down to her stomach. And then she has IV fluids hooked up on her little arm, which she's had for a few days. Hello, Bubba.
She's loving on the camera.
Be careful.
So we're sitting here on the floor in the exam room. Been here for about an hour and 15 minutes. The vet came in and talked to us and gave us a bit of an update. She's definitely staying here tonight, obviously, and she might have to stay again tomorrow night. We're gonna see how the blood work does. So
Yeah, so we'll talk to you guys when we get into the car.
leaving her certainly was not easy, but
Another day, another crying scene.
yeah, she's in really amazing hands here. These are the best vets that I've ever seen in my life. They are so amazing here. So we feel much better leaving her here, knowing that they're taking really great care of her.
They all love cats so much.
Yeah. But we, as terrible as it might sound, we need to get our mind off of it a little bit. It's not good for Sana to be so worked up and worried and stressed, and it doesn't really do any good. And whenever we see Tavi, you know, cats are extremely emotionally intuitive, and they can tell. Like, she picked up on our energy, so we really need to stay as positive as we can. That's what it's all about. So I think we're gonna go to Illegal Beats to cheer ourselves up with burritos, even though we both feel nauseous.
I was gonna say, I don't even know if I can eat.
Okay, so we're up here on the rooftop of Illegal Pete's.
I decided to get some chips and guac, so I am eating.
We just had a really kind of deep conversation just about how precious life is, you know?
Chad was playing Imagine by John Lennon earlier, and he was like, have you ever read the lyrics? And obviously, like, I know the words of the song because it's so popular, but I haven't ever actually just sat down and read them line by line and let it sink in. And so I did that this afternoon. And maybe just with the emotion of everything, it's just like, man, we are such John Lennon, let's say legend, John Lennon fans. And I know this sounds crazy, I'm only 24 years old, almost 25, but I didn't know that he died by assassination. And I was reading about it today because Chad just mentioned it before we walked in here, and to hear that somebody murdered him because they essentially disagreed with his lifestyle is like, it just gave me chills, not the good kind. It's crazy.
Life is so fragile, and
you have to think, you have to think about amazing leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., like people who stood up for everything good in this world and were literally taken out of this life by people who just oppose their viewpoints. Like, it's angering, it just makes me want to vomit, honestly. And I want to see this country move, and not just this country, I want to see this world move into more of a direction of like compassion and love and kindness and peace. Like, we're about to bring a child into this world.
So, as you guys know, Mama gets what Mama wants. And Mama be feeling an ice cream cone from Ben & Jerry's right now, after some chips and guacamole.
Yeah, last time we went to Ben & Jerry's, I really want to get an ice cream cone, but I was too full, so I just got a little cup. So now I'm like, I didn't really eat food. Well, I had some, and Chad still has half his burrito, which I'm sure I'll have a little bit of. But yeah, anyway, I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna get a little ice cream.
Which one's that?
Caramel almond brittle. Caramel almond brittle's good. Oh my god, that's so good. That one really good. Okay, I'm gonna get that one. I never would have gotten that thing, so let me try that.
Sweet.
I'm gonna do that one in a cup.
The cones?
Yes.
How many scoops are you thinking for that?
I think just one.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You guys on YouTube?
Yeah, do you mind being on YouTube?
What?
Do you mind being on YouTube, or should I blur your face out as I'm recording your face?
That first one was good too. There's just a bar behind you. Delicious.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So good. That brittle, I don't know what that's made out of, but that tastes right.
So they put random pianos all over Fort Collins just for people to play. I would go play that one, but honestly, guys, it's really chilly. I'm kind of shivering right now. But I'm gonna put a card in right here for a video where Zaina took me out into Fort Collins a year ago
A little day date.
for a little day date, and I did sit down at one of those pianos, and I played that same song that I played at the last video, so.
But I know how much Chad loves to play piano. He's always trying to get me to play every single day. So we're gonna have a little sesh, baby.
Cute, babe.
And this guy came, well, you guys will have to watch.
You'll have to watch it. Someone came and joined me, and it was awesome.
I feel like
just watch it.
I have no limits because I have so much more blood coursing through my veins being pregnant that like, it is cold, but ice cream in the colder.
I'm really
mixing
cold.
together. You were shivering in Legal Beats.
It's pretty
I'll
chilly.
roast you for a little
She's
bit.
eating ice cream right now.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
So when we got the piano the day after our wedding, we both decided we were going to learn how to play piano. And now that we have it back, Zaina's picking up right where she left off.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. But you're doing really great though. You really are doing so good, honey. Like for just starting, you've probably only put in maybe like 10 hours, right?
Yeah, it's that.
If that.
Maybe all together, yeah. Okay, now I'm mailing more dimes.
So here's kind of the cool thing about this, guys.
I did it!
You did it! That was fast too. That was awesome. I want to listen to it in the video. I want to watch it back and listen to it. Here's the cool thing about this, guys. You get to follow along and watch two people learn an instrument, sort of from the start. And here's something I challenge all of you, any of you who can, to do. Go get an instrument yourself. Start right now and see if you progress the same that we do, because we don't think we're special by any means.
And we don't spend that much time doing it.
About an hour a day. If we have a little more time, then I'll doodle a little longer, but about an hour a day. And yeah, because I know if in a year from now, when Zaina's killing it on piano, I'm slaying it on piano, I know there are going to be a few of you who are going to think to yourself, man, I should have started learning how to play piano too. Just do it.
Can I say something? I just want to say that I made an agreement with Chad that I would be able to play an instrument before we had a baby. So I'm in like crunch mode. I'm sure I'm not going to be super good, but I'm in crunch mode to be able to figure out this piano. By the time Boo Boo's here.
You play for an hour a day.
I have to keep playing your song before I forget what I learned.
Okay.
Our Aunt Lori sent us a gift for my birthday. It's really for both of us because I sometimes can be a little complainy if I don't sleep well, but this is a pregnancy body pillow. Have you ever in all of your life seen such a wonder?
It has like these different positions.
Yeah.
That you're supposed to lay in it, and this one right there in the top right corner I'm sure is going to be the most popular.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited because I've been having a bit of a struggle. My neck's been hurting laying on my side, but yeah, I'm super excited to use
And if you're wondering, where's Akina? The other cat? Huh, I don't see her anywhere. Well, there's this big bag that it came in, gift wrapped from Amazon.
I wonder.
Huh, what's that? Is there something back there?
Where are your kids?
To keep our spirits high, we have been crushing and chugging along on episodes of Hot Ones. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. Basically, they just get celebrities to come eat hot wings that get gradually hotter and hotter, up to like 2 million Scovilles, while they're being interviewed. I'm watching the Key and Peele one right now. Key and Peele run right now.
And they even do vegan chicken wings for people who are like vegetarian or whatever.
And Kristen Bell did vegan chicken wings.
Yeah, so that's cool. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching this far into the video. It is actually Thursday right now that we're filming this. We still don't have Tabby with us, but fingers crossed we get to pick her up tonight, and if not tonight, then hopefully tomorrow night. Please don't forget that if you did donate on GoFundMe, send us your address at livingZEALcontact@gmail.com so that we can work on getting those handwritten notes to you guys. But I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Thank you again. We could just say thank you a million times for all the love and support. Thank you.
Yeah. Just thank you. We'll see you later, guys. Live zealously.
Bye, guys. I was just saying, she probably needs to sit in your lap.
Yeah, I think she needs it.
Awesome. And I guess it's good to have this experience with my cat so that I don't make the same mistake with my son. Holy crap, she's purring so loud. But yeah, Jeff and I've talked about this. Jeff kind of wanted to bring her into the vet sooner than I did, and I was just looking so many things up, and I was like, no, it's probably this, it's probably this. And now that I like know what it is and I see her, I'm just like, oh my god, wish I would have brought her in a week or 2 weeks ago.
We brought her in and we're gonna make her better.
Yeah.
Thanks to you guys.
Yeah. Sorry, all of our videos are probably super depressing right now. So I can play the right hand of Hey Jude, but like now I'm trying to learn, and I can play the left hand by itself. So I can play them both individually, but trying to piece them together is like, oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry I look like a hot mess in all of these vlogs. I literally haven't even tried to get ready since Monday. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, bye.
She's the nicest
She is.
vet, like one of the nicest humans, nicest doctor I've like ever had any encounter with ever.
She's super nice.
She's so nice.
What you doing down there?
Any grasshopper legs down there?
She keeps bringing in parts of grasshoppers for us as trophies. Okay.
Alrighty.
We haven't really been putting much time or effort or energy into making meals. So for lunch today, we're having vegan boneless buffalo wings and a whole bunch of crispy crowns, which are just flat tater tots. If you're not familiar with crispy crowns, you best familiarize yourself.